All right, guys. So this is a Ford Focus SE 2002. Today is going to be an easy video. Normally I come up with videos that I already fixed the problem, but I'm just going to tell you what happened. So what happened is my son engine light come on, and about a week ago, and luckily he pulled up into the house, and the next day it didn't start. It just cranks, but it don't turn over. So I went ahead and do a research. It's a lot of other things that could happen with the code I had, and which is when I checked the engine code, I have the P0302 and P0303, which is spark plug misfire. So it could be spark plug, it could be the coil, it could be fuel injectors, it could be a fuel pump, it could be the fuse. So I do a little real quick diagnose. I don't have any other tools. I don't have any pressure gauge checking to check all those pressure stuff. But when it cranks, the compression sounds really good. So I did not worry about the compression. Check my fuel pump, which is when I turn the key on, you can listen to the back here, back on the bottom here, where the gas tank, you can hear when you turn it over, it goes click and zzz, and it stops. That tells me that my fuel pump is working. This without any tools. So this is just a quick diagnose, all about listen kind of deal. Come up here, the fuel injectors back here. There's all kind of deal where you can buy to test the fuel injectors, to test the fuel pump pressure. But since the car doesn't turn it over, it just cranks. That's all it does. So I kind of sort of skipped that part, which is hopefully that's not the problem. Check the coils. I don't have any way to check the coils or check the sparks between the coil and the on the case of the frame, the motor, or between the coil, and I don't have any of that stuff. I just know my code says P0302 and P0303, so I know these spark plugs need to be replaced. I have misfire in this too. Come over here, check my fuses, and all the fuses are good. All the fuses are good. Got very strong batteries. I get without running, I get about 12 volt on the battery, so the battery is strong. So now, if there's one thing to do, is just to replace my two code. The rule of thumb is when you replace these spark plugs, you might as well replace them all. Well, why not? These are your spark plugs right in front of your face. Why not replace them all? Some other model, it could be anywhere. Spark plug could be here and there and under stuff. This model right here, 2.0 liter split port. This is a 2002 Ford Focus SE. So I got 4 fuses here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 3 are bad. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it, which I already did. I replaced the fuses. I replaced the spark plug. And guess what? The car turned over and ran. One thing to check, when I pulled this spark plug out, all the spark plugs were tight. When I pulled the spark plug, one of the spark plugs were really bad. And they also were wet. So that tells me there is fuel circulating. And then, so that gave me a strong sign that my fuel pump is working. So I was hoping in all my heart, I was like, okay, so please be the spark plug. Guess what? Replace all the spark plug, put everything back on, and boom. The Ford Focus is up and running. So hopefully this is, don't ignore the engine light. Because if it's something simple, might as well just go ahead and replace it. I waited a week, and luckily my son made it home, and then I had the chance to work it right in front of my house instead of on the side of the road. You guys, good luck. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Put a like, subscribe. Thank you. Peace out.